Hi, I'm R.J. Nestor. I am the music writer, the lyricist, and the co-book writer for Golden Horseshoe, along with my writing partner, David Scoville. For me, this script has always been a way of honoring my father. My father died last summer. He was a West Virginia history teacher in his younger days, and he was a very proud West Virginian. He passed that heritage on to me. Myself and my two sisters and my mom and my dad all had Golden Horseshoes. And so it's an opportunity for me to make a connection with Dad, and to pass that heritage and that history on to other people, and share that little piece of my father with not just, my own kid, but with the state at large and with all the people who come to see the show. Well, one of the things that David and I both are looking most forward to in this rehearsal process is the opportunity to collaborate. David and I have worked together for years, and so we're sort of old hands at collaborating with each other. But theater is a collaborative art. If you don't want to collaborate, don't be in theater. Go draw a picture or something. I don't mean to disparage art. I love art, but there's a different sort of collaboration when you're working in theater as opposed to like when you're writing a novel. So that I don't disparage art anymore. But this process gives an opportunity to see the things that are working, the things that are not working, the things that actors will be able to tell us, well, this doesn't feel right to me. And we as writers, we knew what we meant, so we see it there, even if it's not there on the page. Working with other people who don't know what we meant gives us the opportunity to see, okay, that's not working. An audience isn't going to get that. What do we need to do to make that adjustment so that it comes across? Absolutely. Oh, any theatrical art, as opposed to film or writing a novel or something like that, the audience is an integral part of that collaboration. You get and I intend to be there for all of those, is to watch and see how is this landing? Is the audience getting what we're saying? Is it more importantly than are they learning the history? Of course, that's not that important. The important part is it emotionally landing. Because they're not going to remember it, which is why we don't throw a lot of dates in the script or anything like that, unless they're absolutely, a central part of the story to understand it. It's about, is it emotionally reaching through to them? Is their love for West Virginia being activated by our love for West Virginia? Is that coming through in the script? It means a lot. Anybody who has the passion for West Virginia that we have, and of course that I got from my dad's passing it down, an anniversary like this is the perfect time to debut a show like this. We wouldn't even have written this show. It wouldn't have occurred to me to write it if it hadn't been for the time of the 150th was coming up right now, and it's just such a logical time to do it. And logical makes it sound heartless and calculated. It's not at all. It's what prompted. It was the spark that led us to say, okay, this is the right time for this show. And you can't, you could debut it on the 152nd, I suppose, but it's not the same. Every 50 years or so, you get a real opportunity to say, this is connected with something real in the real world. This is a specific thing that means something to people. And so it's going to be really exciting to debut it on that very night, June 20th. 1863 to June 20th, 2013. It's very exciting. If you are passionate about the state of West Virginia, and so many people are passionate about the state of West Virginia, we sort of have a club of sorts. There's this sense that, we don't take ourselves too seriously, and oftentimes we look down on ourselves when we're thinking about, when other states make fun of us or do this kind of stuff. But that's not the way we are inside. We have this intense pride, and so much of it is centered on our love of the geography, the mountains, or the geology, I guess. The mountains, that history, that ancientness that comes along with that. If you are a person who is born and bred in West Virginia, that passion lives inside you. I don't know. I hear so many people who may not even understand it's there. They move away, they move to the Midwest or something, and they say, gosh, I miss the mountains. And I think the mountains are only the physical manifestation. What they mean is, I miss that community. I miss that camaraderie. I miss those people. And so that's what this show is about, is that heritage, that history, that community, that camaraderie. If that's meaningful to you, I think this show will be meaningful to you.